Yeah, fellows, welcome to the show. And I just finished watching Volume 1 of a six-part series on body language. It's an old program coming from overseas that I got a hold of. I'm sharing with my site and people in my 7 Steps group or my Confidence group. But every day you're going to get a different volume of it because I'm putting up online so I can watch myself. I shouldn't be doing that because it's not my material, but anyway, I'm putting it on my forum, my own private place, and if you're on my site, you can get the link to it. Okay? But they said the author or the guy that was doing the show said some very interesting stuff about body language. He did confirm that women are masters at reading body language. They did a study with the baby, and you know, babies, they're either hungry, they're tired, their diaper's wet or whatever, and they had a woman look at the child, and the women could always tell whether the baby's tired or whatever it was. The man would look at the same baby and say, the baby's crying, not know why. Women can read the baby's body language, okay? And women are masters at reading your body language. They can tell when you walk into a room. That's why I talk about my 7 steps. That's why you want to build your confidence, take the confidence kicker course, because it builds real confidence. Because they can read fake confidence, all right? Because you come off like arrogant. Like a long time ago on So Suave, there was a guy that was trying to emulate alpha male body language. He's a short, little, chubby guy. And he walked with his lats spread like this, with sunglasses on, of course. That's a coward, by the way, that wears sunglasses because he can't meet people's eyes. All right, that's a coward. They hide behind sunglasses, so don't take that as a sign of bravery. So he walked like this into a high school lunchroom, and he sat down and spread out. See, that's nerds, man. They overdo the shit. It's like lesbians, dykes, when they try to emulate male behavior, they overdo the shit. One girl I remember a long time ago at this coffee shop I used to go to. I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? He was like overdoing shit. Then I realized, oh, that's a fucking chick. And he was like overdoing the body movements. Okay? But language, body language, is important in society itself. He talked about like pointing the finger. You should do that's, you know, sign of authority. And if you gesture like with the hand, like this is my wife right here, that's a sign of dominance. Hand up, that's a sign of submissiveness. And I actually do hand up. They say people are more approachable with your hands up, like this. So you see my hand, like that. Okay. From the guy that I'm working with, the Obama impersonator, he taught me some handshaking stuff, like the same stuff the guy talked about. People who reach your hand like this, shake your hand, they make you turn your hand in a submissive position with the hand like this. Hey, how you doing? Versus equal. And the old days of handshake he was talking about were like this. Men came like this. Hey, like arm wrestling. Okay, and then modern man changed it to the vertical position. Now, if you shake a hand, you turn that person's hand in the submissive position where it's up. That means you're the leader. He talked about how you are either feeling equal, submissive, or dominant. Okay? And that's what a handshake will convey. Now, getting back to women. Women know what you want when you step up to them, and they can read your body language. If you're not truly confident, it's going to come out. There's a lot of guys that can't figure out, you know, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And it's probably just in the very fact they're not really confident inside. And it's coming out. So let's go to some mail today. Results from assignment by Megadomic. Hey, Supreme, I'm enjoying your 7 steps. It's seriously a must. I went to work in a good-ass mood because I decided to adapt myself. I think I've done this one. In the morning, but whatever. Should I be in a good mood or a bad mood? Can I ask you why you would even ask that, Megadomic? Who wants to be in a bad mood? That's not a player. A player's playing life. Okay, I know there's African American players, and I know that I'm black, but I'm not representing African American players. Okay? I'm representing the rare players that are playing life itself. So I guess some players think that if they go outside in just an ugly ass mood, what you do is you create an ugly ass day for yourself. You end up stubbing your toe. You just attract other negative stuff to you. So of course you want to start in a good mood. And I realize I have not done this one yet. He goes, I was at work on lunch break with a coworker who is my homie now. We was outside on the smoking patio. I pray that you don't smoke. That's one of the things that, besides weed, they got us. They got us. They totally fucked our race there, McDomic, with the weed, but they also got us with the smoke. They want to kill us off. So what do they do? They make sure we smoke cigarettes. And I look at when I see blacks smoking, and I'm thinking, you Negro peon. Like Europeans smoke a lot, and like a Negro peon, boy. You dumbass son of a bitch. I hope you don't smoke, bro. Because there used to be tobacco plantations. So we shouldn't go anywhere near cotton. We shouldn't go anywhere near no goddamn tobacco plantations either. Or weed plantations. We shouldn't even be smoking weed. Let's see. On the smoking patio, I'm seeing a table with two girls talking. Okay, if you're doing work game, don't do it. You end up getting fired also. I went to approach them with greeting. Oh, shit, you did? And he followed behind me. Okay, one of my worst pet peeves, Megadomics, is guys that hunt at work. I really feel sorry for women. That's where I feel sorry for women, is guys that be trying to fuck with chicks at work. That's just beneath me, man. It's just down there. I've done some low shit, and that's down with the low shit I've done. Okay, I had my notebook because I was doing your assignment, and a girl asked me about it, and I told her I was writing a book about dating, and started a great conversation. I hope you're doing this for practice. Don't try to fuck them. Okay, if you're doing the assignment, you're practicing, I can see that. So I elevate you back up. All right. It was fun as hell, just simply talking to these girls and listening to their opinions. Oh yeah, and the girl mentioned how she used to allow herself to be approached by any guy, and hated how she always got attention from the ugly ones. And just as you say, the girl always say, you want to keep a woman, you better have good sex and good hygiene. Yeah. Ladies hate guys whose breath smell like they've been eating all kinds of ass. That is so fucking true. That's so true. That's where guys can't really keep a girl. Someone just sent me a notice on Facebook. Brother gets pussy, but he can't keep pussy. So I'm gonna, I'm trying to determine, what's going on. And that's one of the things that came to mind. You might have some BO and shit, bad breath. You can have a nice body, but if your breath stank or your body stank, by the way, women have a very, very sensitive olfactory equipment. That's your nose. They can smell BO, and it's like kryptonite to them, like boredom. Okay, the kid's back, Zaid. And Zaid, you're in high school, and I really don't like working with underage kids. Okay? But he goes, I joyfully expect that the universe has brought positivity to your day. I dislike the idea of approaching females at my school because I don't like everyone in my business. That's a cop-out, and that's cowardice. Okay? You're copping out, and you're showing cowardice to me. Seeing as how they are still immature kids. And now you're showing nerd-like superiority, like you're above them. Don't do that, because that will end up, I made that mistake, that will end up separating you from the rest of them. You want to get in and work your way into them, not be apart from them. Okay? Am I just seeing false evidence appearing real? False evidence refers to like your fears. And you're hiding behind your anybody can see this, you're hiding behind your false sense of superiority. They're immature. Like I thought playing football was for the N-word in high school, and I should have played. The coaches kept asking me to fucking play football. After ninth grade, I didn't play anything. Okay, and I should have. I would have been a better person. Anyway, enough of my bullshit. So you're hiding. Come on out there, brother. Next one more. I know you're busy, but I'm on a 3-day per week full body workout. Good. This is the right way to increase muscle mass overall. I play your prosperity program all the time, especially whilst training. Good. All right. 3 Day Week is a great program. That's how bodybuilding started. It was 3 days a week. Then they got into steroids, so they did split training. Because of steroids, it allowed the person to recover much faster. But the human body, in order to grow, you got to return. Okay, let's say this is 0. You train and you go down here. Your body's got to repair itself to get back to here. And then if you want some growth, you got to get enough rest to get to there. So you get size. So now you're here. Okay? And most people don't realize that the body takes time to repair itself. When you do actually like 2 or 3 days, you give enough time to repair itself. When you're training every day, hitting your nervous system, your recuperative powers, like with split training, it's hard for the body to come back. I've seen people gain a lot of good size on split training, but who knows what they could have did with the old-fashioned original training before all the creatine and all the steroids and all the other shit that was out there. When man just ate good natural food or good foods, That's where I'm coming from. I don't take any supplements, although I did find, because I was looking for, this shit saved my life, Mucinex, a long time ago. Mucinex. But they reduced the power of the shit when it first came out. I was sick for a month, in bed, coughing my lungs out. I didn't know it was probably pneumonia back then. But I tried everything. All I needed was just give my lungs a break. I knew that if I just give them a break to where I wasn't hacking like you guys saw me on the webinar, I was trying to control not to cough, but I got this deep, painful, like whooping cough in my chest right now. And I tried everything out there, and this had just came out, Mucinex. And it's the one that allowed me to get a break to where I could actually get some rest. And I woke up 4 hours later, I could feel the healing process going. But I found it, I got a bucket of stuff, and I found this one, Natural Sterol Complex. I'm actually taking the, every now and then I'll take the Golden Bear vitamin pack, but, they're all pills. That's the only problem with that, and it's hard to digest and get anything from pills. The best vitamin to take is actually a capsule. Okay, when they put these, they got to heat process these to get that shape. They got to use binders and stuff like that. Some people, they don't break down. You end up shitting that shit out. You gotta realize it, or you don't absorb it. But I'm going back to my old stuff, and mass and density enhancer, really. Yeah. Smilax, that's one of them, yeah. Mexican wild yam. These are all just, herbs of plants and flowers. And boron. Boron is very important. You guys who tend to whack off too much, you need boron. I suggest you not listen to the 3-hour show, rambling show that we did the other day, but I do apologize for that. I should have actually had it more organized instead of just let it be a free-for-all. So I tried that style, and I'm not going to do that again. And I'm going to make sure that everybody steps in with questions on a piece of paper before they come in. If you have a habit of not having your questions organized, you won't be back. I can only fit 10 people in the room. The rest of you guys have to watch it later, so I'm going to get the people who are organized in there versus the people who are not organized. People who just, ramble around and waste time. Okay? So, anyway, let me get back on point. That 3-day week is actually a good schedule. It's old-fashioned, old school. Webinar issues. Supreme, send me an ad. Supreme, send me an ad. Start getting on the chat also so you can help out folks who haven't been invited. This is from Tall Ass Giraffe. Okay, Tall Ass Giraffe. Let's look at your statement here. Your commands here. Send an ad to where? To who? Who the fuck are you, brother? Come on. Let's make sense here. Send me an ad. Do you have Gmail? What's your Gmail account? Plus, I don't know how to send ads. You got to send an ad to me if you want to get in there. All right? start getting on the chat. I was on the chat box answering the people in there, I guess, who had questions. I don't know if there's another chat box that I didn't see, but if there is, let me know. And I'll open up another browser next time, and I'll be able to actually get better questions. Because I would love to see a second chat box where I could, not just the guys in the room that, weren't talking, but I would love to have it where, I could see everybody who's trying to get into the show and be able to, talk to them. That's what I wanted. Okay, 2013, girlfriend in 30 days. Sup Supreme, just wondering, should I try to pursue that? Even though I'm leaving for the military in a couple of months? I'm trying to turn my life around, but still want to get at some females. And I don't know what you mean by get a girl in 30 days. Oh, King Me. I did not announce get a girlfriend in 30 days on my forum, to my knowledge. I'm getting old and forgetful, but I haven't opened up that site yet. Was my answer back to the brother. All right. So we have looked at the mail. Some guys ain't got enough brains to send me a fucking message, so they leave shit on the blog. And I don't check the blogs all the time. That's the problem. When there's a lot of questions, like there's 9 for this one. Let's see what's going on. That's for the foolishness and fuckery on Facebook. I was reviewing this. I don't know what you call it, where people open up these weird, like, fan pages or whatever they are, and have all these weird photos. Like they have one for big butts. Of course I'm in that. See, I'm doing. Of course I'm in that one. Of course I'm in that one. Benefits of Toastmaster. I see 11 comments there.
Yeah, fellas, I'm back.
Okay, let's see if we got any questions that I have not answered. Okay, yeah, I'm almost finished working with my public speaking site. I'll get it out there for you guys. I do recommend you guys join Toastmasters. If you really want to go bomb ass in Toastmasters, then get my public speaking product I'm putting back on the market. I think I mentioned it once, and a couple of guys bought it. And I was going through my the back end of my HostGator account, and I was closing up all the links. Like if you go to Google, guys know how to do that. Look for my page and stuff like that. So I closed off my important ones so they can't see them and stuff like that. And I see I had all these extra sites, so I accidentally got rid of that one. Carlos Robelado. That site will be back up. Oh wait, he wants the Mind Seduction. Okay, click on the link that's right below, Carlos. Okay. Let's see. Stan, you're so right about public speaking. I've actually been involved in public speaking since I was really young, in 6th. I recited MLK speech in front of the school. That's very good there, Stan. I would say I'm a natural leader and well-spoke. Well, the correct word is well-spoken. Leaders speak well, except in the African American community. We gotta do something about our race there, Stan. We gotta pull our race out the fucking ghetto, bro. It's starting to get to me. Spoke just a lot of bullshit. Has fucked with my inner game. Okay. Natural leaders, they actually don't. They end up being leaders. Usually when people get to high school, by the time they get to high school, that's when all that stuff they had in 6th grade. They always talk about. I was like this and like that, but then I got to high school and boom, it was gone. And high school is very traumatic for people. You just see that over and over again. Lady Swag, an impressive vocabulary, and she's African American, combined with effective speaking equals a distinct edge not only in the game, but in almost every area of life. The benefits are many. And I was hunting white women, and they were impressed by my knowledge and my vocabulary. Valumi, funny how I found out earlier today there's a Toastmaster meeting right at my college. Good. Amun Ra. I want to start a business. I didn't know that Toastmasters could help me on that field. Thanks, Supreme. I'm going to make it happen. Exactly. When you learn to speak, you learn to sell your ideas. Period. And if it's whether it's selling your idea of, hey, come back to my place, you do learn to communicate very well. It works in the game. It works, God, in every aspect of your life. Okay, more questions. I'm only looking at the ones with a lot of comments. And that's actually enough for today. So, fellas, again, be aware of your body language. Be aware how you're coming across to not only women, but the people around you. If people around you don't respect you, they can see it right there in your body language that you don't deserve respect. Like, let's see if I got a hat. Okay. I see brothers doing it all the time. Don't have a hat in here. I'm sorry, fellas. I was going to show you a trick with the hat, but I'll come back. I'll stop the show and I'll come back with a hat and I'll show you something about wearing a hat because it's important. Peace.